Hello, I'm Ami, that intuitive at Let Me See What We See. In the fields of observation, chance favors the prepared mind. Louis Pasteur. Thanks for joining, allowing me in your experience. First off, we would like to start with conscious breathing exercise to being current, connecting each part of us consciously. Allow my voice guiding to the mindfulness state as conscious breathing exercise to energy realignment, allowing reconnecting to yourself. And today's focus I'd like to give is luck. What is luck? Lucky person, lucky day. Is that something to do with our conscious participation to our life? So I'd like to share the definition that I recently really observed. The way people feel lucky, saying lucky, and myself relate to the luck in conscious creation. So first off, I would like you to get relaxed and get your favorite drinks if you can in handy. I'm having my favorite coffee. And relax and just noticing your physical presence and finding a comfortable spot. If you're driving, just to notice how comfortable your body is, and then if you find some uncomfortable spot, and then just find some way to make your body feel comfortable as natural cells as much as you can. If you feel the button of your pants is tight, and then just allow your body to get relaxed and comfortable for doing this conscious breathing exercise. This is the time for yourself during this busy week, especially this holiday season is now going. So we all encourage to experiencing unusual, maybe the schedule at work or at private time, to making yourself available for the events or the meetings and the special experience with your families and preparations and so forth. So what about the special time with yourself, for yourself? Intimate time to yourself, to updating, relaxing, reconnecting, to get to know where you are, where you are heading, and where you are here now at this present moment. Okay, so this is the simplest mindfulness meditation exercise. And many of the mindfulness exercise encourage us closing our eyes. But this one particularly, I encourage you to keep your eyes open, wide awake. And it's handy for you if you're driving a car and listening my voice connecting to this co-creation. Because most of the time we are open, wide awake eyes to noticing what's around us, unless we consciously closing it with a safe space or purposefully closing it to do something. If we are in the conscious operation, when we are sleeping, unconscious take over our state. Excuse me, I just burned the incense and then it's very smoky. I closed the window. So let me open it a little bit. So the air needs to circulate, it's just stagnant. So excuse me. So we most of the time open eyes and participate in each moment by moment, and then go into emotional experience and excitement, dedicating each moment in everyday life. So it's crucial to exercising our beingness, allow ourselves to connect to the mindfulness state, allow neutral self to be here now. That helps you maximizing your availability to dedicate your fullness to be the best participation to your conscious creation at work or any special event with a meeting, special experience, preparing for it. So that's one of the reasons that I highly encourage all of us, eyes open, wide awake, to do this exercise. Consciously breathing in the air all around us from the nose to bring the oxygen into our physical body. And when we intake in the oxygen from the nose, our brain is more getting oxygen to help us become accessing the aligning ideal state. So bring that air energy from the nose and then keep it in your body, lungs both sides, and bring that air down to the stomach as if the balloon inside of your body. Slowly, and then keep it as long as you can with eyes open and circulate the air. Imagine that all the new energy coming into your body is circulating from the top of your head, brain, all the way down to the toe and to the both arms and fingers and coming back, and then you know what I'm saying? So entire body is connecting to the new energy we are taking from the nose. And then let that out slowly with the no longer serving whatever event, memory, things from the mouth consciously. And then we do this 3 times, okay? So shall we start? Let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 from the nose now. Hold it. Hold it. So, just give your attention what your eyes are seeing, capturing the element around you, or your mind eyes when you're engaging into the air coming in and let that out. So give your focus to the air and how you're noticing inside of your nose, holes, and connecting into the throat and lungs, and noticing what the responses or non-responses inside of your bodies showing to the new air coming in from the nose. Just engage in. And then at the same time, observe what your eyes are noticing in front of you, okay? Especially if you're driving. So the second one, let us take a long, deep breath from the nose, counting 3, 1. Now go. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Let it out slowly from the mouth. Let that out. The last one with the silence. So fill out with your lungs and stomach with the energy that you are sensing, rejuvenating. Invite in the new energy all around you into your physical body. And then circulate it as much as you can and feel the new fulfilling your body. And then let that out slowly from the mouth with using the vocal energy to let out from the word out, to let that out. Alright, you ready? Okay, let's do that. Let's go. Thank you for taking the time for yourself. Participate in conscious breathing exercise, quickest meditation, aligning in mindfulness state here now. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. So how you feel? I feel that my physical being is opened around this stomach and chest area, like wide open. Do you notice something in your physical body or feeling or your mind? Just observe and notice and thanking yourself, taking the time for you to reconnecting each part of you. This feel that perhaps you are also feeling better or sense of self, karma, whatever that you're feeling right now. If you just join right now and listening to silence and my voice sounding we're doing a conscious breathing exercise. So please go back to archive and join if you are interested in to help yourself connect in the mindfulness state. Quickest meditation, we can take a few minutes to neutralize yourself and being current here and now at this present moment. This is the state that help you to increase your ability to dedicate your moment with maximum available resource to you for your conscious creation. Thank you. So today's focus I would like to give is the energy of luck. What is luck? Personally, I am participating in the conscious living creators community for the 9 weeks to reaching a goal, experience the outcome, and dedicating to conscious choice and changing that habit into more ideal patterns of energy, aligning to that chosen goal as a new reality. And this is the week of that awareness and extension of that awareness to notice that meaningful coincidences. In a sense, it's called serendipity, if you're familiar with that word, or synchronicity. So what is synchronicity? That many definition I see over this word synchronicity is that something that meaningful coincidence to you. In other words, it's lucky. Good luck is coming. Hey, I'm having good luck today. Or I had yesterday. Or she is such a lucky person. So what is luck anyway? Is that possibly we can create by ourselves? So, and one of the life coach that in the group that I'm with is defining that word lack as that the lack is the opportunity who meets the prepared mind, prepared self. So when we prepared well, easier to find what we are looking for. So in the field of marketing, we prepare for before launching that service or product as a test marketing and study about market and position what we would like to put that into a market and finding an effective way and defining all this element. And to be effective, successful when we launch the project or product or service or business. So spending lots of time and effort for preparation. And sometimes I have received a comment by people who are unfamiliar with the industry that I'm in. It's a communications and marketing communication that we spend lots of time and effort for deciding one word or one line for communication, commercial communication. And to people who just newly learning about that work that we do feels like unbelievable amount of numbers and lines and meetings. So that means that it's an ongoing preparation, preparing the awareness, and that actually becomes strength. Building something, business or ideal outcome under the clear goal setting, even the unspecified future exact specification, because everything is changing. However, the ideal environment outcome with the loose details but specific framework and defining that core essence to be embodied for particular situation or experience, service or product. So it takes time. It's like millions of cells creating our body. So as millions of elements can be there to something what we would like to give birth to. At the very beginning, it's a simple idea. And then at some point, that itself has its own unique life, so to speak. So preparing that what would be like when it's experiencing the outcome we would like to experience. We prepare for that. And what about our life? What about your life? What about your wishes, your goals, your ideal success? Who would take time to prepare? Mine is me. Yours supposed to be you. Because that's your life, then because it's my life. So we individually got to take time to prepare. That means like knowing what will make us fulfill in each department of our life, right? So that's the career department or business department, being part of the community department, the family department, in the relationship department. Well, relationship is everything. However, the intimate relationship, private relationship, business relationship. So what would make us fulfill? So getting to know in the each area in our life and preparing the ideal goal in everyday life, that will give us more opportunity to notice, as our eyes notice it, when something resonating come in front of you. Have you ever experienced that when you are hungry and driving your car or walking the street, walking around, and then all of a sudden that signs on the street with the food all around you, is that perhaps that you've been taken into the street with the restaurant when you are hungry? I don't think so. Somewhat because we are hungry and then our eyes are capturing the food related letters all around us, perhaps. Or if you are wanting to have some items, for example, like new phone or new car or new whatever, and then all of a sudden these related information come to you when you watching the news or reading some books, and then boom, the information is there which you've been doing research yesterday. That is also part of synchronicity, that more you become clear about what you're doing, and then the higher chances that this information is coming in front of us. So it's like internal work, that knowing precisely, and then that seems to be more aligned. We look that similar information in the outer world, the world around us is in a resonance. So the lucky, that something, that opportunity is meeting what you are looking for, you are willing to experience. When it comes, and boom, take it. When we know precisely what we would like to, and then it comes and boom, there is no hesitation to connect with the information comes in front of us. So more higher chances to experience what we would like to have. Could be that's the luck. So that's the relationship with the field and the local, which is inside of us, which is that totally under our conscious or unconscious manageable state in local. Well, unconscious is kind of challenging because it's unconscious, right? So bring that unconscious as much as we can in conscious would be one way to use our human system in a wise way, because our consciousness is only a 5% of our human system. Most of that, rest of that is the unconscious, subconscious. So using that consciousness to create that new patterns and notice what we are doing unconsciously, and then finding that conflict of the unconscious behavior, mindset, and pattern, energetic pattern. Doing that with the group is helpful. And connecting to new people is also helpful. Because in the group, we somewhat resonate in the similar familiar. Once you jump into somewhere new and then unfamiliar, is given opportunity to become aware of own pattern of energy and behavior and thinking pattern. Once we become aware of the patterns, it gives us an opportunity to adjust, choose towards what is more aligned to that goal, what we would like to experience, what you would like to experience. And to repatterning, replacing that element gives us an opportunity to become more aware of resonating information when it comes in as a luck. So when I am unclear, uncertain about what I would like to experience, we all go there at some point. And what I notice is my desk is becoming messy and my space is become kind of chaotic. That is telling me that, well, gee, this is time to reorganize, get clear about some department in my life. And perhaps that one of these moments is more challenging for me compared to clearly knowing and then go, go, go state. It's easier. It's a commit to doing. And becoming that state, allow us clarity, is hard for me. Perhaps you may resonate to that state. So one of these moments that I'm unsure, choosing not to get cleared yet, whatever the reasons are, the emotions are disallowing for us become clear about. There must be a reason. So we must respect that state, not forcing to get clear. I punish myself not becoming clear. So it's like, how come I'm not walking to get clear about this? I must be lazy. I'm so, just not taking care of my knees well. It's like almost like a go, 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 force myself to get cleared. And then came up with certain ideas, manipulating, and my spirit needs. But it's hard to lie to your own spirit needs. So the result from this forced effort to get clear about is never get sustainable success. Maybe just a little bit of success and satisfied, but not that deeper level. You know what I'm saying? So once I learn that okayness just gives forcing to get concluded and to follow through gives only a shallow successful fulfillment. I decided allow myself not to get clear and allow myself to guide what I need to. Not because it's lazy, just to allow myself to do nothing, to do some part of me is needing to redirecting the energetic pattern. For example, that perhaps my body is needing to sit all day on a couch, reading a book, or writing something, or sitting by the window, by the beach, in the forest. Just allow what my body is needing. And my awareness and my entire resource and availability is to support that needs. When my body wants to sleep, I just allow my body to do and take care of finding the cozy spot to take a nap or longer sleep, or arrange that time for my body to do that. That kind of relationship to each part of self, and to guide that good feeling, to finding, reconnecting pattern of sense of self, to noticing that needs to become aware, getting that clarity. And at some point, what I need is that ongoing growth, for example, instead of significant attention. So that type of clarity arrive when I allow my each part of self guiding me, my awareness to support, take action towards it, instead of forcing to get clarity on particular area before that deadline. Instead, allow self authentically dedicating to each moment with full of authenticity to become better, dedicating wholeheartedly. As long as that relationship to yourself is intimate enough, strong enough to create bettering for yourself and fulfilling your experience with joy and success, love, and then you will find that shift of your attention. Allow that awareness arriving that will guide to the clarity. I'm Ami, that intuitive energy management advisor. So, in the field of observation, chance favors the prepared mind. Louis Pasteur. And I also believe that luck is the opportunity meets prepared mind. When we get prepared well, when we go out to the world and more opportunity resonate to your heart of the mother alignment is out there, come to you as a lucky day, lucky person. That's what people call about you and your creation. Synchronicity, serendipity, how we can create that. More synchronicities, more luck in your creation, your business, your personal life. If you'd like to train that awareness and the way to utilize your available resource and energy that manageable by yourself, for yourself, please join my online free class. Sign up for the invitation list going to www.livewithclarity.com, www.livewithclarity.com. We do it together for self-empowering. Build the muscle to observe our own energetic beings and patterns of our behavior, mindset, and that creation. And notice what would more fulfilling your heart of the matter be, defining it with the update, catching up with your growing self. We do it together, but you do your exercise by yourself through online class. So please allow me to guide your attention and facilitate this space for all of us to train our conscious participation muscle to create more ideal, bettering growth in our life experience. Thanks for joining. I'm Ami, the Intuitive Energy Management Advisor. I see you next time. Until then, you have a wonderful creation and live with clarity. Bye!